Also, maybe a good time to remind us that with these temperatures, take care of your pups.
Yeah, please do. Any animal that's outside, feed the birds, maybe put out some water if you have a chance to. There's a lot that's been going on. All right, more snow showers are coming through the area this evening. We may get a coating on top of what we've already had. It's nothing compared to what we have been dealing with over the past few days. This weekend, though, things begin to change. We are definitely seeing some trends, some upward trends in the impacts that a weekend storm will have here in Northeast Ohio. And what we are specifically watching is the placement of the track of the storm and what the trends are doing for the snow. We know it's going to be cold. That's going to be a huge impact, but the snow impacts look to be going up a little bit for us, specifically Sunday and into Monday. This evening's snow, not very impactful. We may get a coating on top of what's already there, could have some tricky driving spots on untreated surfaces, but our temperatures are well above freezing, friends, and that means we may even get a little bit of rain mixing in from time to time. Farther south, they are dealing with the rain, and you can kind of see how we have this trajectory of snow showers off to the west of us. Once this batch that's out here to the west of Chicago swings through, then we're kind of free and clear of all of this nuisance kind of snow, and we start to focus more and more on the big story, which is the cold that's coming in on Friday. So the National Designer hour-by-hour forecast through the evening, we do have some scattered snow chances that will be staying with us. Temperatures are generally in the 30s. Our wind chills are going to be in the 20s, and you can see late evening we start to see more of these scattered snow showers picking up. Some of these could be intense at times, but I think they'll be rather short duration and moving out by the midnight hour. So that is certainly some good news for us for our evening plans. Later tonight, then, it's just breezy, mostly cloudy, temperatures in the 20s. Tomorrow, we stay in the 20s, so it will be colder tomorrow, but we get a mix of clouds and sunshine with those breezy conditions. So Thursday is basically a kind of a day. What we have to focus on is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's 4 weather impact alert days back to back to back. And there's different reasoning behind each one. Friday and Saturday is the cold temperatures. We're talking single digits, near zero morning lows. And then snow that sets up for Sunday. That snow lingers into Monday. We're kind of trying to work out some of the mechanics of the backside of that storm system. So let me get you caught up with what's new. There has been a northward shift in the storm track of a storm system that's coming out of the deep south. And what's changed? Well, that northward shift means a little bit better chance for heavier snow for us. We know that it's going to be cold, and really that is in the driver's seat right now. That big area of Arctic air that we have been talking about all week already, that is pushing southward, and as that pushes in, that lays a foundation of cold air. And again, Minneapolis on Friday, only a high of 8 below zero. Our high will be in the teens. Now, here's the kicker. That's just the beginning of the cold air. We're not going to get to the below zero high temperatures, but it's just like an impenetrable wall of cold air, and that's going to push back on a developing storm system coming at us from the south. Now today, the forecast models are developing this more as a delta low. Earlier, it was more of a panhandle hook, which is another snow producer for us. But anybody who knows about delta lows, those are big. They have a lot more moisture that they bring with them that's going to ride right up over top of this frigid air that's in place. That's going to mean snowstorm for the Ohio Valley, ice storm for the Tennessee Valley and into the Carolinas. And we're kind of riding on the periphery of all of this. Now, the big question is how all of this is going to start to work out. We're not going to focus on numbers yet. We know we're getting snow, and we know it's going to be impactful, but the numbers are going to be changing constantly from now until we get to the weekend. As far as the impacts go, if you have any travel plans, late Friday, Saturday, Sunday, into Monday, any of the major airports that you have to connect through, there will be issues. We are going to have a big backlog of flights. Not only that, if you are driving specifically south, anywhere 90, 80, 70, 40, 20, 95, 77, 71, all these major highways that go north to south and east to west across much of the country, they will also be impacted. So big travel impacts expected this weekend if you're leaving town. If you're staying in town, well, we're going to have that snow to contend with, especially on Sunday. After all of that goes by on your Union Home Mortgage forecast, look at the temperatures for next week. Friends, we don't even get back to 20 degrees for the next 10 days after tomorrow. So we not only have to worry about, yes, the initial push of cold and yes, the snow on Sunday, but what we get is going to stay, and those frigid temperatures are one thing that'll be sticking with us.
Appreciate the update, Bets, because we we need to kind of get ourselves ready for this. Thank you.